Hi, you guys. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. I know you having a marvelous, a phenomenal, amazing. Just so many adjectives I can say because I know you having a good day. But someone said, no, I'm not having a good day. Yes, you are, because you are, guess what, in your purpose. People say, no, I'm not in my purpose. Yes, you are, because we do have to go through good and we have to go through bad. We do have to go through ups and downs. We have to go through things that we deem as a mistake. But guess what? You are learning something through that process, because I cannot be in my purpose unless you're in your purpose. And a great thing that we do here at Good Deeds and all the platforms that we have, from the radio, TV, the publishing company, the nonprofit organization, and I stand for that myself. I am your host. I am Dr. Renee Sunday. I am the platform builder. And what we do here, we actually help you shine your light to the world. And people say, what is that? Your life is your dreams, your goals, your purpose, and, of course, your destiny in life. The thing that you think about at night, the thing that you get up thinking about, and that's your purpose. It can be whatever your mind wanted to be. But you know what? Let me tell you this. It's always easily achievable. Yes. People do your hair, do your makeup, people that coach, people that's in radio, people that's in public relations. Guess what? It's easily achievable to them. But let me let you know, they do have to do their due diligence. 3 things they have to do is what? Number 1, they have to have compassion. They have to have love, because you got to love what you're doing, or it's not your purpose, okay? I know I had to put that on you, but that's true. Now, number 2, they actually have to be consistent, okay? Very important with your marketing, your branding, and, of course, what I love is social media. But you have to be the same thing on social media when somebody sees you in public. Yeah, I'm just as bubbly in person when you see me, okay? Yes, even when I'm sick, people say, oh, you still have so much energy and you powerful even when you're sick. But let me tell you, I'm in my purpose, okay? The last thing is, and I know this is an ouch, you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself all the time. Because guess what? I'm going to borrow this from one of my good friends. She said, guess what? Somebody else is always taking. So I'm the best Dr. Renee Sunday you'll ever meet. Because I can do my thing and you put your name in that same place and you are rocking it because you're the best person, guess what, for the job. So that's what we do. We shine your light to the world. Now, today, we actually have an awesome, fabulous young man with us today. He's actually one of his many talents, many hats, many things that he do to bring joy to this world. He's a PR specialist at the awesome, fabulous platform of Gospel Central. But I don't want to take all the things away, because it's great when people can express the things that they do on a daily basis to make this world better. And people say, well, the world ain't better. Yes, it is. It's better than we think. And we want to welcome none other than the awesome, the fabulous Michael Stewart. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome to Good Deeds.
Thank you so much. I love your energy. I love your energy so much.
Well, it's natural. I'm glad. I'm grateful, I guess. But, tell us, I only surface the mighty things that you do. So tell us a little bit more about yourself and the things that that you make this world better, that you do on a daily basis.
Okay. Well, I just, I have to, I can't toot my own horn. God gets all the glory. But basically, I have a media outlet, a media/PR marketing company, and it consists of a radio station as well, a 24-hour radio station named Gospel Central Radio. We have 9 syndicated shows that air weekly. The more popular ones are, we have Dorinda Clark Cole, we have Dottie Peoples, we have Liz Black, Coco and Corey show. We also work with, a couple of different artists as well. We do things, PR, marketing, management, booking, kind of like, somewhat of a full-stop shop for, for artists or people within the industry.
Now, I love that. I love the one-stop shop concept. I love it. But let me step back a minute because, and of course, we got to talk about your awesome radio platform. But I want to step back because a lot of people, and I'm saying this jokingly a little bit because people think they know, and we really have to clarify for them. When you say public relations, I mean, what do you want us to kind of know about what public relations stand for and what type of services that you will provide for us when we come and actually obtain your products and services?
Right. Well, it depends on the person or the client in particular. Depends on if they're trying to promote a brand or if they're promoting a single. I primarily, because of the station work with primarily artists, so that's pretty much what I get. But public relations is pretty much just spreading the message of the imaging or the brand, the image of the company or the brand that you're representing to the public. So I think for me, imaging is everything, the impression that the public gets. So I'm very keen on, branding. So, you get a lot of branding strategies, branding ideas when you work with me. You also get I always seem to be consulting with most of the people I work with. They can come to me for, just wanting to promote. But, if you don't have a good, imaging, whether it's like a flyer or a CD cover, that's the first thing that the public sees is, whatever you're pushing out. So I'm very keen on just the imaging of, what one puts out. And I like to, say that's how I kind of represent Gospel Central. That the first thing that people see, it could either draw them in or make them, pay attention to something else.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that like that. You were right on key. Because to think about it, a lot of people, having the gift is amazing. But you got to actually have it packaged the right way. You have to, even with myself, and I'm being transparent, with me being in media, especially how God blessed me to accelerate pretty quickly. I mean, within less than 1 year, I was on Oprah Winfrey platform and Bishop T.D. Jakes. But let me tell you what they said that they thought that really stood out. At that time, of course, I didn't have the numbers, but they really appreciated that my social media was clean, meaning the flyers was nice, that my brand or my website were actually up to par. So hey, we're giving you free knowledge here in regards of your branding. Branding is very important. And you can't change up too quick when you do it. But let me ask you this, because artist management is a whole nother level. And I'm so glad that you actually have the radio show platform. But what do we need to have, somewhat, you said the CD cover, but can we be fresh new? We just got out the studio with a single. Are you able to help us out with that, or do you kind of want people that's more of a seasoned brand in regard to their artists?
No, for me, I end up working pretty much. As long as the intention is there and the willingness to at least accept criticism, or even constructive criticism, or whatever I can bring to the table. So I'm open to help anyone who comes my path. Someone did it for me at some point, so I think it's just only right just to pass it and pay it forward. So, from a major artist to the up-and-coming artist, I'm willing to help anyone.
Yeah, that's good. See, you made some great points there. Having a teachable spirit, ladies and gentlemen, you have to have that because it's a lot of places that your PR and your booking and promoter can get you in for sure, quicker and more easier than you can. But you have to have that teachable spirit. That if they say, do this, they saying it in love, because they want your brand to stand out. They want you to have your true identity, your authenticity to actually come out. So I just love it when you said that. This is what I want to ask, because a lot of people tend to ask me this as well. And usually the public relations and the booking and the promoters, especially branding, we bring that back. The graphic artists that you work with, because a lot of people, they don't know what to ask the graphic person. So do you help them also with getting that part together? Because sometimes we may not even know what colors that's best for the brand. Are you helping us with that as well?
Well, I have a team of graphic artists that I work with, and anything that I can't do, I heard Tyler Perry something said, anything that he can't do, he'll find somebody to do. So graphic artist is really not my thing. So if someone needs a graphic, a flyer or a website or, a CD cover, I'll refer them to a graphic artist. And that's kind of what a good graphic artist, even if you don't have a concept for what you want, they should be able to take at least the basic stuff and, at least give you something to work with.
Okay, Michael, sorry to interrupt you, but my team is saying that your sound is going down. Can you please turn your sound volume up, please?
Sure.
There you go. Yeah, we missed the last part. I know you said you have a team of graphic designers that you work with, but that key that you said at the end, you said that we missed that part.
Well, basically, I was just saying, anything that I don't necessarily do as far as it being in my expertise, I'll either, I'll refer to another colleague of mine, or I will definitely, refer to one of my, the graphic artists that I work with. So any graphic artist, any good graphic artist should be able to take at least your basic, ideas and concepts that you have, even if you don't have a concept, and they should be able to, at least give you something to work with, even if you may have at least a color scheme, you like blue or you like purple or something, and, they should be able to create something out of, just the basic ideas that you give to them.
Yeah, that is true. My graphics team, they do a great job. They know how my mind kind of goes here and there,
yeah.
But they use it. They
have a really
great
flyer too.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's great coming from you. But I have to give you kudos, ladies and gentlemen. Your awesome platform that you have, the Gospel Central Radio Stellar Award nomination. Isn't that wonderful? I know we can't clap. We do our clap. But tell us a little bit, you talk about the shows that you have, and I love Dorinda Clark. She's amazing. I had an opportunity of interviewing her. But tell us how, because we got to know how to, you said 24 hours, so we can actually, be part of your listening audience at any time. But tell us a little bit more if we're on the artist side, or we are, I know you primarily say artist, but if we actually want to actually become a part or be a guest or something of your awesome platform, is that an option, or where are you guys kind of right now in regards to that?
Well, with the Stellars coming up, we're kind of swamped. So I think as far as doing interviews and whatnot, we'll pick up probably a couple weeks after Stellars. But that most certainly is an opportunity, to, if an artist is looking for, spotlight on our platform, that most certainly is an option for them.
Well, I'm so happy for you that Stellar is not too long from now. It's always exciting.
No.
It's always a major accomplishment.
Yes, ma'am, it is. We're extremely excited to even be a part of, just to be attached to the Stellars is just an amazing accomplishment. So we're very humbled by it.
I know you are. That's amazing. Now, let me ask you, your company, are you based in Georgia, or are you in another state?
No, I'm based in Georgia, and I'm initially from Cincinnati, Ohio. I've been down here for about a year and a half, but I am in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, which is the perfect spot for what we're doing with Gospel Central, because Atlanta is just a music hub for anything. It's a huge hub for anything entertainment related. So we've just been blessed to just to be positioned here where there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of radio, industry people coming in and out of town on a regular basis. So. Yep, Atlanta is my new home.
Oh well, welcome to Atlanta. We're a good place. I'm based in Atlanta as well. You guys know that. But let me ask you, the thing I love Atlanta about that as well because you meet new people almost really, truly every day. It's rare that you meet people that's a native of Atlanta. And you know, let me tell you guys, you can have. I have to say this because it's in my spirit. You have gifts inside of you that you don't even know. Because let me tell you, lately I've, you know, as you know, I'm actually being a stage play coming up. So that gift of acting has been ignited in my, and actually I'm singing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be actually, Michael will probably have my stuff out there pretty soon. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
When you're around like-minded people, what happens? That's what I'm trying to get at. And so Atlanta is a great place for film production, music, all those type of things. But I want to get back to what you were saying, to have a teachable spirit, because if somebody knows the rope, of course, use your common sense and, of course, the Holy Spirit to guide you in the things that you do. But people like the awesome Michael Stewart and his platform is a great opportunity. I mean, I just love this one-stop shop. I mean, you can actually get your branding together, and then they can give you options, what's best for you with your type of brand, and then they can book you and promote you, and you can actually, you know, be a part of the radio platform. I just love that. That's just very powerful and very wise thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we offer. We're growing and expanding, and we have a small team, but you know, God is doing a lot with the small. You know, I used to think that we needed, you know, a 10 to 20 people to get the job done, but He's doing a lot with with just a little. So, you know, we're here. You know, if any artist needs us, we're definitely here.
Well, I think your PR team has been very nice to us here at Good Beats, because we've been part of your platform at times, and we truly appreciate that. And we, you know, totally appreciate when people actually want us to be a part of something. That's an honor and a privilege. So we do thank you so much for that. I love that. So we thank you, you know, because you do things in the spirit of excellence. I mean, the team, you guys go to an event that they actually have. Any kind of platform, it's organized. You're in the right place at the right time, and I really appreciate that, because you know how the day of events can go this way or that way, and they always keep things in the spirit of excellence. So I do thank you so much for that, Michael. I'm excited about that.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, do me a favor. You know, we're coming down to the end. If I've missed anything that we need to address, please state that. But also, I always get these questions of just being in radio, I guess, and not really per se an artist, or any wisdom if I'm coming to you as a new person. You know, we're going to be teachable, but any other wisdom, because the thing is, I think the indie artists are the ones that's really nervous and have a wonderful talent, a wonderful gift, but they don't want to give it out. They don't know what to do or how to share it. And then the last thing, please tell us how we can contact you, how we can actually support you in social media as well.
Okay, well, for the indie artists and even some of the major artists, who may be listening in now or in the future, one of the big things I think, in my opinion, would be, relationships can sometimes get you a lot further than, even your money, So I think it's very important for artists to try to build, don't just pitch your music to the stations, don't just send your emails, but try to, when you're going to some of these events like the Stellars or the Doves or some of these other big events, try to build a relationship with some of the radio station owners. Because when it comes to a point to where you have, music available, you can rely on some of those relationships. It's not like you're just coming out and they don't know who you are, you don't know who they are, and you're hoping that they play your music. But if you have a relationship with them, there's, probably a better chance that if you send it to them, they'll pay your email more attention. So I think relationships that is very key in the industry, is very, very key.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I'm totally agree with that. It's a better relationship instead of just inboxing somebody or emailing your track. Try to get to know them. I mean, at least know what type of radio station it is or what type of platform, and that actually will help because they know other radio personalities, other TV personalities, and so that we love to have different music, different guests, and those type of things. So, just try to do a little bit more diligence on your end, I think.
Right. And I'll add a couple more things. I will say what we kind of what we mentioned before, as far as the graphics, the flyer, the first time people see your flyer, or when somebody sees your flyer, say on Facebook or Instagram, depending on how well it looks, that may be the first time, say, a radio station owner sees it. Some artists, they put more emphasis on, say, the recording part, or they may put more emphasis on, say, traveling, but make sure you put as much investment and focus on the imaging of what you're putting out, because first impressions can be everything. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So, with that being said, I definitely would say, be very mindful on, almost as if, if you can just think of if you're at a Walmart, if you're at a Best Buy, and you're walking past, the CD section, and there may be a CD that pops out at you just because of the graphics on it. Same thing with social media. You just want to make sure that what you're putting out is, visually appealing to, to whoever may be looking at it, because you never want to miss a chance to gain another fan, another follower, another person of interest. So, the flyers, the imaging of it is very, very important, especially for radio. So I just wanted to add that last part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you're right. And I have to say this: be ye always ready. What that means,
that's right. Yes, ma'am.
Have your professional picture, have your bio, and have those things available. I actually teach my clients to save it in a folder, if you will. If you got an iPhone, you have folder. I think Android has it as well. And so you can just send it directly to the people, because literally I can do my whole office from my iPhone. And I try to teach people to do that. There's so many apps out there that you can do that, because you got to be ready for that. So that's always a great thing. I just love it. I just love it. This great conversation, because we actually have to get that information out so people will be ready when you see us on social media. You see us for a great opportunity. You say, wait a minute. That person, Brian Smith, I'm just throwing a name out, that they flyers and stuff look pretty good, so we may actually give them an opportunity. And actually, let me just say this. That's what happened with me in regards to television. I actually had my grief book out, and the lady said I was saying so much wonderful, motivating things on social media that she asked me, have I ever thought about being in radio and TV? And so that's actually how Good Deeds was launched. So I'm telling you, see where I am now, how that actually has been a great opportunity for me. So people are actually watching you. But do me a favor, Michael, before we leave Michael Stewart, tell us how we can contact you, and we'll actually make sure we let everybody know how to contact you and how we can support you on social media.
Definitely. Well, if you want to contact me, or if you want to reach me for anything Gospel Central related, whether it's PR or an event, or you need our services to promote, you can email us at gospelcentral@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. We're Gospel Indie Central. Facebook.com/Gospel Indie Central. Instagram, we're Gospel Central, just how it's spelled. And Twitter, we are Gospel Central. There's an S between Gospel and Central. So Gospel is plural. So Gospel Central on Twitter. You can also check out our website, which is thegospelcentral.com. Make sure you listen in to our wonderful station. We do many things, even outside of working with artists. We cover major award shows. We do exclusive interviews. We'll do special highlights of artists. You don't necessarily have to be a client. Just if you're creating a buzz, if you're making a lot of noise, a lot of times we just like to spotlight those who are making a lot of progress and doing good things in the industry. So make sure you follow us on our website. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we definitely like to follow back.
Wow. We just love it. We love it. We got to help each other now. We got to, because, the most important thing is supporting each other. And the thing about it is, if you support one person, guess what? Boom. You never know who they know. You never know how you help them. And that's what we are, our brothers and sisters keepers. I love it. So, Michael, we thank you so much, one, for being in your purpose, and we thank you, two, for being a guest here at Good Deeds.
No problem. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. I love your spirit. I love your energy.
Well, we have no excuse. We're here in Atlanta, so we're going to have to connect. And if you need us here at Good Deeds for anything, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a powerful session. The kids, he said, be teachable. That's, if you don't remember anything else, that's what he had told us. But we're going to actually have the replay up. Please, share it on social media. Let your friends know how they actually can connect with the awesome, the fabulous Michael Stewart. And if you want to know anything about us in regards to advertising, sponsorship, about our radio side, our TV side, you have an event coming up. I actually host events. I speak at events. I'm a minister as well, so I can take care of those things. I'm a counselor, a grief counselor. We also have a publishing company, and we actually have women's events almost every other month. So connect with us. Our website is www.Renee, which is RENEE, Sunday, SUNDAY. Now, you know I have to play some music before we go. But we actually have an awesome young man. His name is Smilodon. And we're going to play his music out. But the key is, if you got to remember this. You do have a reason that you were born. You do have a reason that you're alive right now. And you do have a purpose. You got to do the three things. You got to believe, you got to trust, and you got to walk it out. You got to don't stop. You got to get it. This is Dr. Renee Sunday, and this is Good Deeds. See you next time. Now listen to this song now. It's powerful.
Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is, you'll see it through, yeah. Don't give up. He's your way maker, provider, your way in and your way out, so don't give up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Whatever it is that you've been going through, just keep the faith. He'll see you through, so don't give up. Don't give up. When you're feeling like giving up, and you have no one that you can call on, just call on Him. His name is Jesus. He'll fill that void in your life. And when your friends they seem to turn on you, so don't give up, no. He's a way maker, provider. Whatever it is you've been going through, just keep the faith. He'll see you through, so don't give up. Don't give up. He's always there in the midst of your storms. Just cast your care. Just cast all your cares on Him. He'll never I'm talking about? How many of you know that God will come through for you? Listen. In the midst of your storms, in the midst of your situation, then all of a sudden God will just show up. How many can testify that tonight? So don't give